Hey guys, just finished watching Orange is the New Black, Season 5. This season was really interesting with the whole, riot thing being up throughout the whole season and stuff. And I don't know, this season wasn't the strongest season it had. I mean, the first few episodes, first half was kind of like, nothing really happened. It was just dragging on, things didn't really go anywhere. And then the second half, things slowly started to pick up, and then by the end, it really was good, and it was worthwhile watching it. So if you've already watched, the first 4 seasons, then I recommend definitely jumping into this and watching it. But I mean, it is slow to get into this season. So now maybe they're doing that because you've already invested into the characters and stuff like that once you get into season 5, but just not much that happened in the first few episodes, so it really didn't get me hooked and ready for the episode. It kind of felt like a chore to watch the first half of this show. But once you got into it, it really is worth it. Once you got hit like the episode 6 mark, that's really when things started to pick up and things actually happened that you cared about. And there still are some characters in this show that I really don't care, like the Amish girl, the 2 meth heads. Those really didn't care for those 2 characters. I really don't care for them. So they were kind of annoying whenever they were around. They've always just been annoying. I guess to each your own, whoever characters you like and stuff. But getting back to like the Piper Chapman and Vause storyline, that was kind of interesting throughout the end of the season. At the beginning of it, there was just not much happening to it and didn't really go anywhere. So I don't know, it feels like things didn't go anywhere for the first few episodes, and then you find out that this whole thing is taking place in like a couple of days by the end, and that's just kind of like, it didn't make sense to me that they should have dragged this all out longer. And I don't know, there's just things that didn't go anywhere in the first few episodes, like I've been saying, and things were kind of boring. Now, it was really cool seeing some of the twists and turns with different characters. Crazy Eyes is always amazing watching her do her thing. That actress is amazing in this show. And so it was all a great, fun season by the end of it. But like I said, the beginning was just kind of slow. So it was fun. It was cool seeing different things. I definitely can't wait to see where things go with this, especially with, they didn't get anything from Pusey and anything like that. They didn't get, the guy never goes back. We don't see what happens to Bailey. Is he leaving to go away from Litchfield, or is he going towards Litchfield? I wasn't clear about that, where he was going, if he was, going to go back. I was hoping that he was going to show up, I expected him to show up at the thing near the prison, and then maybe, commit suicide or something like that in front of all the press or something, and that would have been really, really a big thing or something like that. I don't know, that could have been a big twist to see how things go. But he didn't, so it's definitely going to be interesting to see where they continue on with that in season 6. Different things like we have, I forget her name, but the one girl there, there's some of them are free, and then you have that one lady who works at MCC, the buyer for MCC and stuff, prior to purchasing. Now she's going to be part of this, so that's going to be interesting to see how long she lasts in all this, and then seeing how how everyone finds out, how everyone gets out, and how things are going to go with the people who are down in the pool and stuff. So it was interesting, but the beginning episodes where they're just talking about demands and stuff, and everyone's just rioting, it just wasn't interesting. It wasn't boring. It was kind of boring at all. And even when some of the people started getting out from the fence hole, that was kind of, hasn't gone anywhere and didn't do anything, so it wasn't really interesting seeing that. So overall this season, I definitely, if you're into the show, obviously watch it. You're committed. It's worthwhile watching it just to see. I feel like this whole season is a good season to just kind of, not much happens to it other than the riot itself. But because of this, it's going to be a big, the fallout of this season is going to be a big change for the rest of this season. So I think that's where this is really interesting. This show, they wanted to have time to make something interesting for the next season. So that's going to be cool to see where things go with that, when we have half the people going to one prison, half the other going to another prison, and then get all this stuff going all over the place. So that's going to be interesting to see where that goes in season 6. So I think it definitely is a crucial season to watch if you're already into the show. Is it because of the whole riot things, and now they're going to be all separated and all that stuff into different prisons and all over, and then I think it's going to be interesting to see where things go with that. But on its own, this season, it was kind of boring for the first bit, and then the end it started to pick up a little bit, but still kind of boring, not much happened or anything like that. So I really want to see where things go with this. I'm excited to see where things go with this, and see how things turn out, especially for the ones that are down there in the swimming pool. But on its own, this season was just, but I guess you're already into the show once by the time you're into season 5. So let me know what you think, guys, about Orange Is the New Black season 5. Which part would you like, and what did you think of the first and second half? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
You're still here.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Peace.
It's over.